Hey guys, it's Stephanie, and today we're going to talk about my top pantry staples for healthy eating. So today we're going to talk about the top pantry staples that I keep in my pantry all the time. I do try to eat fairly healthy. Obviously everybody falls off the track once in a while, but it's good to at least have this stuff in your pantry for when you do want to cook a little healthier. So we'll go through each item and I'll talk about how I kind of use them. So first off, we're going to start with my favorite pasta. So even though you're eating healthy, you can still eat pasta, just, in smaller amounts. But this one is my favorite. This is the organic brown rice and quinoa fusilli pasta, and it's from Trader Joe's. It is gluten-free, and the ingredients are fairly simple. It's just brown rice, quinoa flour, and water. And I like to go ahead and cook this up for a meal. We like to make like pasta bakes with veggies and some cheese. So we definitely use a lot of this. I keep it stocked in the pantry. I think I have like 2 or 3 of them in there now. And it's pretty easy. You just boil it to like regular pasta, and it sits for 7 to 10 minutes. So this is definitely our favorite one. Going along with the pasta, gotta have, of course, pasta sauce. And this is my favorite. It's called Rao's Homemade Marinara Sauce. There's multiple different flavors. There's a garlic one that's really good, an arrabbiata one that's a little spicier that's pretty good. And this one you can even buy at Walmart, because that's pretty much all we have around here, and that's where I get it. And it's simple ingredients, which is what you want. There's no added sugar, 0 grams of added sugar, so the only sugar that's in here is from the tomatoes. And the ingredients are whole peeled tomatoes, olive oil, onions, salt, garlic, basil, black pepper, dried oregano. Nothing bad. This is a good one. It is a little expensive, but we like to keep this in our pantry, eat it with our pasta, make pizza, anything you want to do with this. This is a good thing to have around. Next, when you're cooking, it's good to have some sort of oil. And on the regular, we use avocado oil, and I keep it in this little container so I can just easily put it into my pot or pan that I'm using. And we use this all the time for cooking. It's good because it's good for high heat, whereas olive oil is not above a certain temperature, so avocado oil is really good to use. This one's by Primal Kitchen, and you always want to make sure it says cold pressed. That's the best kind to use. And so this one is cold pressed. It's actually even Whole30 approved, so it has, it's really well made. Ingredients is just 100% avocado oil. So those are the kinds of things you want to look for when you are buying oil. I would avoid any sort of canola, palm oil. You can use coconut oil once in a while, but I wouldn't use that on the regular. Extra virgin olive oil is good too, but like I said, this one goes up to high heat, so I use this to roast veggies in the oven. I use this just to cook a stir fry. Pretty much use this all the time. Next is, of course, some rolled oats. Rolled oats are a great source of a good carbohydrate, and these are the old-fashioned ones. They're a little bit better for you than the quick oats. Quick oats are more processed than a rolled oat. So yeah, I like to use these in any sort of, obviously an oatmeal. You can put it into a smoothie to add a little bit of good carbohydrates. You can put this in, do like an overnight oats, where you put a scoop of this, and then you put in some of your favorite milk, whether it be almond milk or regular milk, and you let it sit overnight, and you can add your different toppings. So yeah, having these in your pantry is good because you can use them for any times. I don't believe in cutting out carbohydrates, just adding good ones into your diet, such as brown rice and quinoa, rolled oats. These are the kinds of things we keep around. Next is chia seeds. Now, chia seeds can be used for a lot of different things. They have really good omega-3s in them, and they're a good source of good fats to eat. I put them in my smoothies, my green smoothies every day. And then another good way to use them is like a chia pudding. You can mix them even with the oats in your overnight oats. Put a scoop of this in there as well. And they get kind of like a gelatinous material, but they're really good. And that sounded gross, but they're not gross. So these are a good thing to have in your pantry. We definitely keep these stocked because I use them every day, especially in my smoothie. Next is flax. flaxseed. This is a ground flaxseed. You can buy the whole one, but you really still need to ground it up because your body can't really digest the full seed. So I just buy it all the way already ground up. I use this in my smoothies every day. It's a good source of fiber, helps with digestion. Anywhere you could put flaxseed would be a good idea, at least once a day. While we're on the subject of green smoothies, this is the protein powder I use. It's the Vega Protein and Greens in the vanilla flavor. I like this one because it's clean ingredients, and then there's no added sugars, and it has 20 grams of protein per scoop. So I always put a scoop of this into my green smoothie in the morning, and that way you get a little extra protein, keeps you fuller longer. I don't eat a lot of meat, so this is a good source of protein for me as well, and it's vegan, so I like that it has a little cleaner ingredients. I get this off Amazon. I can link some of the products down below. A lot of the stuff I buy off of Amazon or in Walmart, so it's pretty simple. Obviously Trader Joe's for the pasta, but I'll link them that I can. Yes, finally, my favorite thing in the world, peanut butter. You can't go wrong with peanut butter. I buy a few different ones when I get the chance. This one I can buy at Walmart, and it's the Smucker's Natural Peanut Butter. It's just peanuts and a little bit of salt, and it has no added sugars, so it just has the peanuts in there. And it is one of those you have to stir, but I don't mind doing that, and I just keep it in the pantry. I used to keep it in the fridge, but honestly, it gets too solidified and I don't like it that way, so I just keep it in the pantry and stir it up each time. You can use peanut butter on anything. I put sometimes just a spoonful in my smoothie. I'll use like a half of a scoop of protein powder, and then I'll use a teaspoon of this, and like an actual spoon, one of these. This is another kind I buy. This is the one at Trader Joe's. It's just the organic peanut butter, creamy, salted. And this one, once again, just has peanuts and some sea salt, and no added sugars. So I like both of these. This one's a little more convenient if you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, so that's why I wanted to show both of these, but definitely pantry staples, and we stock up on it. If you didn't know, we don't really live close to a lot of grocery stores, so I tend to stock up on a lot of things. So anyway, these are my top favorite pantry staples that I keep stocked. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you keep on subscribing for more content like this. I like a variety of things, so my videos will be a variety. I really like to talk about healthy eating as well, so I will keep talking about that. If you want to see a video on the top things I buy each week, just go ahead and comment below if you want to see that, or give it a thumbs up, and we can go ahead and talk about that as well. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.